Talking of influencers, Nick, over to The Guardian now, the main influence in your life and that of many other eager young men.
Yep, the top G. So Andrew Tate served legal papers after allegations of rape and sexual assault, and this is 4 women in the UK who are pursuing civil proceedings against him. And they say things like that he choked them in 2014, one of them says. And again, it's the same thing with Tate. It's whether you believe it or not. I personally don't. I've watched the 4.5-hour podcast he just released with Patrick Bet-David, and I just find him very convincing, and I just find it unlikely that he did these things. As he says in the interview, he wouldn't have been speaking like this for so many years if he had all these skeletons in his closet.
Yeah.
And I do think it's interesting that I was watching him for years when he had just a couple of thousand views and things. No one came out then, but if you were a public figure who was targeted, now these people come out. And that's my question. It's not so much if you like Tate or not, but do you want to live in a world where the state can decide they've got it in for you and then go after you? And that's what I believe has happened. It happened with Lauren Southern. She wasn't allowed into the country. It happens with influencers who are on the wrong side of politics.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, you know, politically on the other side of the spectrum entirely, but Julian Assange was subjected to what I thought were fairly creaky allegations, because clearly America wanted to extradite him and bring him to justice for what they saw as a breach of security, which was a perfectly reasonable suspicion.
I read a first-hand account of what happened in terms of with the woman.
OK.
And
first-hand account by who, then?
By her.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
I'm not saying that even by her own case, I'm just saying that these things emerge. It's always slightly suspicious how they come out when they decide somebody needs to be brought down.
I mean, there is no evidence this is like any deep state and stuff. As the lawyer says here, despite Tate's outrageous claims these women aren't real, on reading the papers, he should now recall how real they are, and talk of the Matrix and false flags are going to hold no weight in court. So let's get it into court and see whether these people are real and find any evidence.
We will see.